Okay, I had to stop my recording because I had a motivational announcement, must be from a staff member at St. Joseph's. So I got transported here today by two really nice EMTs. I was a little nauseous, hadn't really moved that fast with all the drugs they've been giving me. So, but they kept my spirits up. When we got here, there were two other fellow EMTs, and they asked them why they didn't have their yellow garb on, and they hadn't been given any or instructed. They said they typically don't move from hospital to hospital. So the existing EMTs went over and got them the correct PPE and dressed them. And that was a very small thing, but to me it was very moving. It's a brotherhood. So then they proceeded to walk through a path where there were people 6 feet apart, showing them where to go because there was a new patient coming in. Now St. Joseph's, from what I understand, is kind of like a unit where they've brought together some particular staff members and along with the staff that has been here already for specialized care for COVID patients. So I did not know what to expect walking in. And the first place they took me through, I don't know if it was the ICU ward or the cardiac ward. I think she told me later it was. But it was every room had a person on a ventilator on it, and I did not know where I was going, so that did scare me a little bit. They told me I do not have to wear a mask here, in case you're wondering. Because they're well equipped. They have face shields, which I don't remember seeing at the other place. They were wearing more of goggle type equipment there, which I imagine gets very uncomfortable. But I saw a lot of people with double masks and double goggles on, which must be very difficult to wear during the day. So as I was walking through, I've been in a couple ICU wards before, and every single person was on a ventilator. So I was scared, and I said something to the female EMT, and she said, well, not everyone is. Well, thank God they walked me right through that area and took me to an entirely different wing. And there were people every 6 feet directing and smiling at me as I walked in. It was really nice. Got into my room and was nauseous and lost my lunch. But it was just a lot of commotion. So they've got me set up on, I have a male nurse and a female nurse, Brian and Jen, which is funny because we have some friends, Brian and Jen. So that's how I remember their names. I'm trying to remember everyone's names, but everyone knows I have a horrible memory. And they asked me everything through what had happened again, my story. And so then the PA came in, and she, which was nice because it was like getting a whole other second set of eyes on the situation. She had asked me, she thinks she wants me to get another x-ray on my shoulder. So I'm probably going to be getting that later. She was very positive. She said my levels looked really good. I asked her if she thought I was more towards the beginning and the end. She said typically, now I am on medication, so I'm just going by what I think is my memory. I just want to make sure that everyone understands that. I could be wrong about stuff. I'm just trying to tell my story as I see it happening in front of me. And she said that usually it's the worst on the 8th day, and I know I've been sick past that time. So I'm feeling like these are, or I'm looking at it as if, until I know otherwise, these are effects of, things that happen after I had been through the main portion, although I still tested positive for the presence of it yesterday. So I am getting a lot of beautiful texts and calls. My husband was really upset. I asked him if he had saw my post, and he was not ready to read it yet, but I told him that all these prayers, we need them. And if there's any left over, I will send them to the next person that needs them. And I just love that you guys all took out time to watch my video and make comments and crepes. I got people crawling out of the woodwork I haven't heard from in a long time, but it's great. My hometown community in Belmont has been amazing. All my best friends from here have been great. I've lived here in Buffalo since I moved from Belmont, I think around 30 some years now. So it's like I have two homes, but I love y'all dearly. And I was I felt good about what the PA said. She mainly wants to get rid of the clots. They think I might have had them from laying around a lot, and maybe one had shot up through my lung. It's a very odd thing. It's not something that normally happens with this. So I have one clot in each leg, almost under my kneecap on one side. I can't remember what she said on the other, but she did say she wants me to get an x-ray to figure out why I'm still having pain in my shoulder. So I'm really tired. They gave me a beautiful, massive Italian raviolis, beautiful tasting sauce and garlic bread. I could eat about 4 bites of it, but it did taste delicious. And I want to thank everybody for the support you're showing my family. And I'm urging everybody to push for getting testing for everyone. And please don't send kids back to school yet. I just don't understand it. So I love y'all, and I am going to get through this, and I can't believe how many of you think I'm a strong person, because I don't feel like that all the time, and it means the world to me. And I have to be strong for my daughter and my family and my husband and all my friends. And my friends who are clients that have been messaging me, and co-workers from Suntext. The support means so much. So I hope this is helping somebody. This is really what's going on. And, everybody complains you can't watch this news and that news. Well, this is the Shannon news, and you can take it to the bank. Okay? Sounds like something my dad would say. But I have lots of guardian angels looking over me up there and down here too. So anyway, that's it for now. I'm going to try to get some rest. But thank you again, everybody. And please share this to help someone else. You don't know how something like this might help someone else. You don't know what they're going through. And remember that this is a human thing. It's not a party thing. All right, love y'all.